We have something new from Fenty Beauty again. This is the Eaze Drop Lid All Over Glow Enhancer, and I'm guessing that is something like this but glowy. So this is $35 and made in USA, and it's available in 4 shades. See, they have the same exact packaging, but the tapa of the new one, it's Chrome, which is fingerprints annoying. I like this one more. The regular Eaze Drop comes with 32 ml, and the new one comes with 36. So we're getting a little bit more product right here, not necessary at all. If anything, we're gonna use more of the skin tint than the glow. Make sure that before you use this, shake well. I picked up 2 shades. This one is Pink Pearls. It is an opalescent glow for light skin tones, and the formulation of this, it's a lot more liquidy than what I expected. Look at that. And look how pretty this shade is. And it feels like nothing. The formulation is super thin, extremely lightweight. And I love the fact that it's not sticky or tacky at all. I like this on my hands. Look at this, with and without. I like this a lot more. One of the things that I'm loving the most about this product is that it dries super fast. And then I also picked up the shade Taffy Topaz. It is a champagne glow for light to medium skin tones. And look at that one. See it right there? Damn, I'm really liking it on the skin. It literally feels like lotion, and after you blend it like 2 times, it's in your skin. And look how healthy it makes the skin look, with and without. So you already know that this product, it's gonna give you more like a quick, natural, all over glow situation. Now I'm just gonna wipe off my hand because we're gonna be doing some comparisons. Here we have the one from Tilbury, and of rip, I'm gonna tell you that this product, it's nothing like this one. This one from Tilbury, half coverage. The new one from Fenty doesn't have no coverage at all. And this one right here, it's gonna give you a lot more glow, more intensity, and the formulation, it's a lot thicker. I wanna share this one out. You still see a lot more reflection going on. This one from Fenty, it melts in the skin, and you see that shine, that healthiness to it, but not really too much glow. Even after a few seconds, the one from Tilbury is still a little bit wet, and the one from Fenty, it completely dried up on the skin. These 2 products, they're completely different, so if you got this or you want to get it thinking you're gonna get something like this, it's not gonna give it to you. Same thing with this one from e.l.f. that a lot of people's comparing to this one from Tilbury. This one, it's not like the e.l.f. Putting this to the side, I'm gonna be wiping my hand again, and then now I want to compare it to the Hydrogen Skin Glass from Natasha Denona. I think this one is gonna be a little bit more like it. The formulation of this, it's super liquidy. Look at that. What I get out of this, it's more skincare than anything else, and that's the same thing that I'm getting out of this, more like a glowy skincare type of situation than makeup. I do wish that this packaging was something like this one with the little dropper. I love the way this smells. Oh my gosh. See, this is the one from Natasha Denona. And here you have the one from Fenty. The one from Natasha Denona, it's a lot more runny than the one from Fenty, as you can see. And it also feels more like water. The one from Fenty, it's not that much thicker, to be honest with you, but it does feel a little bit thicker by a hair. Even when you touch them together, they have almost the same texture. So you blend the one from Fenty a little bit, it gets a little thicker. The one from Natasha Denona stays with the same consistency. This is what I'm talking about. This is the idea that I want you to have when you think of this product. They're not exactly the same, but they're similar. The one from Natasha Denona is just a little bit more liquidy. The one from Natasha Denona stays with that oily feeling, and the one from Fenty melts into the skin. One more product that I want to compare it to these drops from Jaclyn Hill's. Let's see. See, even though this one is liquidy, this one is more makeup, this one is more skincare. See, I think that this is gonna be a little bit more like it. Look at that. Even though the one from Jaclyn Hill's, it's a lot more booming. Oh my god, look at that. Ish, Jaclyn Hill's don't play. Don't fuck around when it comes to highlighters. She is giving you that traffic light to the fullest. But that's what I like though. I wanna blind you from a mile away with my highlighter. That makes me happy. So this one is the one from Jaclyn Hill's Fenty Beauty. Consistency feels almost the same, if not the same. If you have this ones from Jaclyn Hill's, you already know how this new one from Fenty feels. But the only difference right here, it's the intensity that this one from Jaclyn Hill's is going to give you a lot more glow than this one. Let's be honest, not a lot of people like this. I mean, I do, but you have to be careful with this type of products because if you apply too much, you're going to struggle. You're going to have to do a lot of blending because this doesn't go anywhere. This one from Fenty just becomes one with the skin and just blends in beautifully. You can use this product in 3 different ways. Alone, on bare skin, more for like a natural looking illumination, and I have both of the shades that I picked up right here. I'm gonna be applying Taffy Topaz on this side of the face and then Pink Pearls right here. And I'm gonna be using both of the shades so you can have an idea on how they look on my skin tone, so you can go ahead and pick up the right shade. Wow, this pink looks nice. I love the brightening effect that it's giving my skin. I'm low-key obsessed with pink complexion products lately. I don't know what's going on. And then this one, you do see the little hint of yellow. See? I think that instead of this one, I should have went with the shade after this one, that it's a little darker, more for like a bronze look, because this one is too close to my skin complexion and it's like disappearing. All you see is a little hint of yellow. So between these 2 shades, I do like Pink Pearls more. It's giving me a little bit more glow. I am gonna apply a little bit more right here directly on my pore area because this product claims to reduce the look of pores. I don't know about that, because when it comes to glowy products, if they don't make your pore area look the same, it's really not going to make it look better. So I don't know what type of what do they put in here that they're claiming that is going to help you out with your pore area. Even though it's not reducing the look of pores, because it's really not, I do appreciate the fact that it's not making anything look worse. It's not emphasizing texture. I really love the formulation so much. Like, it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel tacky, and you feel it melting in your skin as you blend in it. And look, it becomes one with your skin and it feels like skincare. Like if you're applying a moisturizing cream, that's exactly how it feels. There's no glitter or sparkles in this product at all. So if you're anti-glitter and sparkles, you're gonna love this. I did apply a lot more Pink Pearls in this side of the face, and you can see that this right here looks a lot more glowy than this one. So I guess the more you apply, the glowier it gets. So use this as a hydrating primer, and yes, I like it, because let me tell you that after you apply and you leave it sitting there for a few seconds, it dries down and it gives the perfect base for makeup. Like, it got the perfect grip. Look at that. Yes. And it doesn't matter how much you apply or how much you blend it. It's not doing no weird shit. It's not peeling, flaking. It's making the skin so smooth. And last but not least, you can also mix this into your foundation. It's key for matte foundations when the foundation is a little bit too matte for you, maybe during the winter months when we're dry as deserts, but you're still hooked to a matte foundation that you love with all your heart and you still want to use it. Drop a little bit of this and you go from matte to glowy. And even too glowy, to be honest with you, because that's the good thing about this product, that is so natural, that I know that it's not going to interfere with the consistency or the wear of your foundation. It's just gonna make things look a little bit more healthy. I love this matte foundation from Givenchy. I'm gonna be dropping 2 drops of my foundation and 2 of these ones. Now I'm gonna be mixing it with the little end of my brush. It's clean. And let's see what we got. Here you have the results. This is how it looks matte and mixed in with the all over glow enhancer. After you leave the foundation sitting there for a few, it gets a little bit more matte, but you can see that this swatch right here does look a little bit more glowing. So I'm gonna be removing this swatch, the matte one, and now let's start applying this foundation with the drops. And the consistency of the foundation feels exactly the same. That's one thing that I do worry about when I mix things into my foundation, that I think they're not gonna look the same. So now let's just finish applying this foundation. Let me go apply my concealer and I'll be back. We're gonna be applying one of the new contour sticks from Fenty Beauty. I got this shade because the one that I have in my video, it's way too light. This one is the shade Sweatish and it's the perfect shade for me. Just look how it blends. Look at that. See that? It's good. Like, yo, it's like day and night from her old formulation. Fuck. I wanted to try this on top of makeup, but honestly, it doesn't really claim to apply it on top of makeup. I was just gonna risk fucking shit up for you guys, but I already applied my powder bronzer, and I don't think it's going to work on top of powder. But you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna be applying a little bit of the pink. I like this one right here in the back of my hand, very little. And I'm gonna be using the Sigma brush. This one is the F06, and I'm gonna pick up a little tiny bit, and let's just see. And all I'm doing is just tapping my brush, and oh, you see that a lot on top of foundation. Actually, I'm not doing no dragging, no pulling. Like, I'm barely touching my skin, because I don't want it to pick up my makeup. And it didn't move my makeup. But to be honest with you, I don't really recommend you to do this, like applying cream on top of powder. Especially this type of products that they're so liquidy. Because if you don't know what you're doing, it will disturb your makeup underneath. I'm going to be using this one from House Labs. This is a shade Peach Quartz. This is my new obsession. This highlighter looks wet. For blush, I'm using this one from Sephora. I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be complaining that this is not giving, it's not glowing, it's not showing, but I do want you to understand that this is not like the typical all over glow products that we're used to. And because we are used to that, when you try this is gonna be nothing. You're literally gonna be like, okay, where's the glow? And I feel you on that, because I felt the same way when I first put it on. But after you try them and play with them and really give them a chance, you're gonna understand that this is literally glowy skincare. That's just what it is. It doesn't look or feel like makeup at all. So if you're not into that soft glow, don't even look at them, because they're gonna piss you off. But if you do like the natural, settle, barely there type of glow, you're really gonna enjoy this. Even though this is extremely natural, I do appreciate the fact that it doesn't emphasize texture at all, because a lot of glowy products do. So this formulation is perfect for like mature skin, acne, or if you have a lot going on in your face, you don't have to worry about this making your skin look worse.